Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. So I know I said I would do a lot of stuff over the break, but I had to, like, see people and fun, play a lot of games, do things. I had to talk to this guy. Oh man, yeah. So kind of got out of hand, and first week of school is over. What am I doing? So I thought I would actually get some recording done. Yay! Alright, let's go talk to someone in somewhere. What do you want? Hey, I said that.
I hate to admit it. I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first
attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
He must have been Amuro from Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm sorry. I don't know how many people will get that. But he's always talking about algorithms.
I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what
I know what it is. That's how he gets all of his strange Japanese hentai.
And was streaming a lot of data through it.
Shortly
after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Oh god, she's in on it too? What was her name? Megan or something? I didn't know she was into that weird hentai. Tentacle shit. Ugh. Glad she's dead. That's a terrible thing to say. I'm not glad she's dead. Truth is, I'm into that weird tentacle shit too. Oh god. We were perfect for each other. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. How do you... with the gun? How do I take that gun out again?
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen,
Hmm.
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarris' top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
That's right, I'm evil.
My memories are none of your damn business, Taggart.
Did I hit a
Yeah, I'm about to hate your fucking nerve.
It's my nature as a psychologist, I suppose, to want to ask the difficult questions. You see, I find that ignoring them doesn't make them go away. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Not just yet. You got a lot of balls coming here. After your followers attacked our plant. What makes you think you'd be welcome?
They were not my followers,
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Jensen.
They just worshipped
The
me
Humanity Front
like a
is
god.
peaceful organization,
But
rather
they weren't
than
my
something replacing it.
followers.
Right.
Do you know why I formed this organization? Because I saw a technology about to run
Like the
rampant.
internet.
You
And
yourself
toasters.
seem to be living proof of it.
I'd be dead without these enhancements.
I understand that. I also understand that on an individual level, these issues can be complicated. But we must look beyond our personal interests if we are to see mankind.
We must get rid of
survive
all
the next
technology.
century.
Let's go back to cooking over open fires.
Your condolences.
Uh, You're a woman.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age.
It isn't you, old hag.
But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us.
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're busy being a bitch. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. Let's talk to him.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though.
That's right. No more
He
hentai.
has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's.
True. I probably
If you
should
want
have
me to
chose
stop these
defend.
guys, I need to know what
That's what
kind
a
of data
mean
they
person
had
would
access
do.
to.
My bad.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But there's something you're not getting here, Adam. Business is war. With no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company, I'm the commander-in-chief, and I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am.
That's why we're bombing
I
Russia.
hired you because I needed a general I could trust. One who knows how to obey orders.
I think I proved myself today. And the only reason I'm worried about that loophole right now is because the data you streamed through it could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who
They're
attacked us.
also into dirty
Our
hentai.
enemies might still find a way to hurt us with it.
I wasn't criticizing you, Adam. But I suppose you raise a good point. Look, I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with
And
you.
I'm not jerking
As
you off
CEO of
either.
this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena.
Look, I know you miss your
I
girlfriend.
consider us all a team here. But we each have our own roles.
And
to
mine
fill.
isn't that of your
Decide who
girlfriend.
gets trusted with what, and in this case, you're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the
Or
facts.
seeing all of the pictures.
Megan said you could roll with the punches. Proof she was
Whoa.
right.
They were into some crazy stuff.
With all due respect, sir, I am trying to do my job. The job you hired me to do. The job you even brought me back in for tonight. But it feels like you're getting in the way. Especially when you start bringing Megan into this.
I wasn't trying to... Look. I don't want us getting upset.
Two
over
grown
this.
men can share their crazy
Yeah, I
hentai,
streamed.
okay? I'm sorry.
Had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me.
Not many people are into that kind of hentai.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
I like penis.
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong
I
way.
really like penis.
All right. Look, the truth is,
I love penis.
I set up a confidential
my
data
bad.
channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
Not very many people
I mean,
like this kind of
sometimes the
hentai.
past should stay in the past. Once you see that data,
You can't unsee it.
you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
What am I talking about now? Where do I find missions? Is that okay? Wait, am I supposed to go do that part now, or what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go do that now. Then I'm gonna come back and talk to him. Then I'm gonna go. Well, never mind. I'm just gonna go back now. I'm gonna shut up now too. Who would have thought that Adam, Seraph, and Megan were all into dirty, dirty hentai? Well, I know I never suspected it. Okay, you can read this if you want. I kind of know all of this already. Remember, if you want to read this, just pause it. Kind of giving it a few seconds at each paragraph. Alright.
Athena
Oh!
tells me you spoke to Sarah.
Hello there.
Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
His addiction to
You can
hentai.
imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I did.
Hoo. Alright, I'm just teabagging the elevator. Alright. Come on. Come. Okay. Let's go talk to Seraph.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about.
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Yeah.
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be.
It is quite scary to think that we would become better,
but you're right.
fit to our environment.
Don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
It's scary.
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get
You know what?
going.
We should have just stayed monkeys. That's what I think. None of this walking upright on 2 legs, wearing trousers and shirts. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. We need to go back to the good old days, back when we were living in caves and tying rocks to sticks so we could beat animals to death for food. I don't know. I'm just kidding. That's stupid. Anyone who says anything like that is stupid. Whoa. Do I have any, I do. It's not what I wanted. Where's the, oh, that's what I wanted. Okay, can I buy it? Oh, right, I have to buy that first. Okay. I was probably saving up for something, but I don't remember. So. Utah. Poor guy. Okay. Before I go, you need to know how to, God. What did I... Also H. That's what it is. H. Well, it won't let me H, so.
Hey,
Oh well.
Jensen, the boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hengsha.
Tons of prostitutes. You're gonna love it.
3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the
With
lower
those
one.
prostitutes.
Ready to go?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it.
Prostitutes. Whoa, that took off at a weird angle. Excuse me. Look at that water.
Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. We're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in.
That's really cool. I hope you like this little shot, because it's never gonna look that cool again.
It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Well, I don't want your advice. What do you know? You're not a spy, you're a pilot. Stupid woman. Haha! My gun! Alright. Ooh, look at that woman. Could have killed her, but I didn't. Because I'm a good person. Aha! Look at that. Don't care.
Hello, sir. We are on break. If you're looking but if you would like to talk to one of the girls on duty.
Alright, now I'm coming down here because there's a quest.
Oh, no, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May.
I told you, I am...
May, you have a customer.
See?
You're not a customer,
I could be.
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that?
There was an argument.
They want
Sorry.
me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
They're all flat.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen.
Dr.
Give
Jones?
this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropozyne. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one.
I do not have
There is a
one.
bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can
Oh,
give me?
baby.
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Alright, so to find Ning better, I need to talk to people. Well, I'm not one to find her not very well. I must find her the best I can. So, I might do that. Ooh.